Welcome back to Bombastic Nation and Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant and I'm back with some more vibes for all you. And this is this one is kind of off the beaten path of what I usually watch. But I was just curious. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know. And this one is called USA versus Russia Military Power Comparison 2021. You know what I mean? The way the world is going, I kind of want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? And as far as military is concerned, these two countries are purportedly the powers out here. You know what I mean? I know there's others, but these are the ones people pay attention to. And I think it's a leftover from the Cold War thing and who's got the most nuclear power and stuff like that. And that, of course, we'll never know because they're doing secretive stuff that the people don't know about. You know what I mean? Because the rich people on that side and the rich people on that side wants to keep the balance of power to themselves because they want all the riches of all the people of all the world. So we'll never know exactly what the vibe is and what they have and how much they have and what are the intentions with what they have. But let's go ahead and check out this video and thing. See what go on with this here and who's got the comparison of the military power. And I don't think this is going to be something so much so as to prove who is more powerful. It's just to see a comparison. Let's watch this vibe here. You see all that money? I know this is going to sound cliche, but can you imagine the amount of people that could be fed with all that money? Can you imagine the money for research on diseases and stuff that would save lives? Can you imagine using that money to find clean energy? And I'm no liberal, but I do respect Mother Nature, and I do think if we keep doing what we're doing to it, Mother Nature is going to retaliate. And I know I'm acting like if Mother Nature is a living entity, as far as us human beings understand it, but it is a living entity, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't produce food, it wouldn't produce rain, it wouldn't produce sunshine, wouldn't produce water that we need. It produces everything we need to live. But see all that money, boy? Ooh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. What is that? That's a lot of bodies, boy, in the military. And that's just active people because there's a National Guard, and I wonder if the National Guard is factored into the American side of things. And from I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Russia have like a militia where the citizenry in general is part of the military that they could call up? Comment down below, let me know, because I know when we had our revolution, we had our People's Revolutionary Army, but then we also had a militia, which is a group of people that volunteer to be called up and thing. I guess it's kind of the same thing as a National Guard, but not really. Oh, there we go. Reserve personnel. All right. Whoa! Combat tanks 7,368. Combat tank 21,921. That's a lot of money there. Craziness. The arms race is alive and kicking. Wow. Well, that's understandable that America has got so many more armored cars because if you notice, a lot of it is sort of that desert type camouflage thing there because America seems to be more involved in the Middle East situation the last few years compared to Russia. Doesn't mean that Russia isn't involved too, but I'm just saying, maybe because I live in America, I hear more about that. Maybe in Russia, they hear more about Russia being involved there. I'm not sure. Comment down below and let me know. Oh, 11,000. Damn, America's got the edge there. Okay, let's see the Navy now. Oh, I thought Russia would have more of that. It's kind of crazy how warfare seems to be so important to people that we have to go country versus country who have what. In the end, though, who is stronger? Who wins? Lots of people die, and quite frankly, nothing really changes because if the change doesn't usher in peace, then is it really a change? I mean, that's my perspective of life in general. If there is not peace, lasting peace, not just peace for a few years and then somebody get angry, you did this to me 10 years ago, I'm going to do this to you, sort of thing, then who really wins? And I'm sorry, I guess I'm kind of a jaded, but I think a lot of the numbers are underestimated. There's got to be way more than normal because nobody's wanted to tip their hand. Nobody's wanting to say they have so much when they don't have as much. No, it could go both ways. People could say they have this much and not really do. But the strategic thing to do is to say they have this much but really have this much. But it's quite interesting to see the ways that America have more of certain military things than Russia and vice versa. The nuclear thing sort of took me by surprise. I didn't realize Russia have more nuclear armament than America. I wish we would just stop fighting, man. I want to go see all these places, and just because of some political, religious stuff, I have to be aware and be careful, you know. That on top of that, with the crime that's going on, because instead of using the money to help the people, they're using the money to flex. Anyway, thank you all for watching this with me. This was quite interesting. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Listen, bring peace wherever you are. Take care of each other, all right? Cool runnings.